I'm Eric Foran, head strength and conditioning coach with the Miami Heat. I'm going into my 8th season with the team overall and my 3rd in my current capacity. My training philosophy is total body balance strength with most of the emphasis on the hips and core because that's so important for movement in general, and then also making sure that we train in all 3 planes of movement because on the court they're going to be exposed to all sorts of movements, not just moving linearly, so we make sure that we train that way as well. Testing body composition is important to make sure guys are at the right weight and body fat that we want them at to perform their best. Being at a higher body fat percentage is just kind of carrying around extra weight. It's going to slow guys down, increase their risk of injury. And with our team, we test weekly, which is a lot, but that way we make sure there's no surprises and we make sure we hold guys accountable. To assess body composition, I use a caliper test, a skin fold test, and I use 2 different formulas and take the average because sometimes one of them might be a little different than the other, so taking the average kind of rounds it out and makes it pretty accurate. Growing up around my dad, Bill Foran, who's been in this field for a very long time, I've picked up a couple things that have kind of helped him with his longevity. And one is staying up to date, staying current, adjusting his training based on new methods, new research, staying true to the fundamentals, but always staying relevant, staying updated. You have to do that in this field, or else you'll be outdated. Another thing that he's done well is build relationships, just knowing how to relate with the athletes, with coaches, with colleagues, and that's something that is important to me in my career as a strength and conditioning coach as well. For young basketball athletes in training, I would tell them make sure you train and don't be afraid to get strong. Don't be afraid of the weight room. A lot of guys coming up don't like to lift weights, but really all other things being equal, the stronger athlete is going to be more explosive, more resistant to injury, and just a better player overall.